All right, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about how I pick spots to throw my baits when I'm pompano fishing. Today's kind of perfect conditions right now. It's not always like this. The fish aren't here. I'm not catching any fish. I got one this morning and I was in a different spot, but the reason I moved to this spot is because when we started getting some wind out of the south and the waves started kicking up, I think you can see on the video, waves here, sandbar here with waves, and then here it's kind of flat. That's the deep water right there. And then the waves are breaking over the sandbar. Same thing over here. And all this deep water, when it goes over the sandbars, it's pushing in right now with the wind. It's got to find an escape route. It doesn't all just push in and stay. So it goes over the bars, and then it comes in and it pushes out through these rip currents. So there's a gap right here between the sandbars. Now when it gets stirred up like this from the wind, you'll notice, like typically on the edge of the bars, behind the bars, in front of the bars, you'll see sediment and the sand mixed in with the water. And it turns the water an emerald green color. So you can see kind of out here on the edge of the bar, same thing over here, the water is an emerald color because it's got sand mixed in with it. And as that sand gets mixed up, that's also stirring up food that lives in and around those sandbars. Plus the sandbars are good cover for small bait fish and whatnot. So I like to throw my baits right into that emerald colored water and all around the edges of the foam. Anywhere you see foam out here coming off the bars, that's where I like to throw my baits. And typically when there's fish here, which right now they're not, hopefully they show up, they're going to go into those spots. They're going to concentrate in those spots where there's a lot of disturbance in the water. It's just like fishing in the rivers out west, same thing. They're going to let nature do all the work for them, and then they're going to come in and take advantage of that and feed on everything that's all the food that's getting stirred up in this wave action. So that's kind of how I pick some of my spots. Most of them, if we have conditions like this, that's kind of where I'm concentrating. Is I'm looking for sandbars and rips with emerald colored water, and I'm throwing right into that emerald colored water to get it done. So that's how I pick spots on days like today. Hopefully that helps you catch more fish. Right now it's not helping me catch any fish, but if the fish were here, I'd be catching them. So I got 4 rods out right now. I'm tournament fishing, that's why I've got 4 rods out. Usually I'm fishing with 2 or 3 rods. And just waiting for the bite, and hopefully it happens. You know, we all post up videos, photos, oh man, look at all these. It's not like that. There's a lot of time gets put in between catching fish and not catching fish. So anyway, hopefully those tips help you find good spots to fish. And we love southerly winds. It's what we have today and tomorrow. So it should be good conditions. I got to find a spot that's got fish. Right now I'm not in it. But that can change anytime for the forgotten angler. All right, guys, I'm Larry G. Hopefully that helps you catch more fish. And we'll chat at you soon. Hopefully I'll have some video of catching some fish here soon. GoPro, stop recording.